Hello, hello, Chalkin History. It's Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. Who do you think is gonna win? Who do you think is gonna win? Welcome to my page. I'm Shelly. If you see a red live box, that means you're checking out the live as I am doing it. If not, you're catching the replay. You can rewind, fast forward. You can do whatever you need to do to see the finished product. Give us a thumbs up or a heart. That would be much, much appreciated. We're gonna play with a new item that's coming out February 10th, so 2 more days. Gotta wait 2 more days, and then the new spring release comes out. So I hope you guys are ready for it. Let's see if we're live. There we are. I think we're live. This one's called Flower Market. And we're going to use our mainstay, our new 9-inch mainstay frame. Because we need surfaces, so I'm so happy they came out with another surface for you. It also comes in a 9x12, which is nice too. So let me grab it just to show you. So here's the 9x12. So this is perfect for B size, parts of C size transfers. But that's really nice because our transfer is an 8.5x11. So you have a 9x12 surface, but I'm going to use our 9-inch and just use just parts of this transfer. We're not going to use the whole thing. Okay, so say hi as you're hopping on. Come on in and join me. This won't take long. We're also going to use some of the new En Vogue colors that are coming out. So you'll get to see those as well. All right, I'm going to mark on the back of my package. Flower Market. Who's going to be watching the Super Bowl tonight? Not me. It'll be on, but I'm not gonna concentrate on it. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna concentrate on it. Okay. Mainstay frame, 9 inches by 9 inches. Get this plastic wrap off. Comes with hanger material items. Silica gel, make sure your animals don't get that. It's very, very lightweight, so I'm thinking it is made with kind of like a plywood, very light, which is nice, because if you don't want to hang it with this included hardware, you can hang it with command strips. You guys, this is super duper light. And then you can use this side and then put the hangers on that side if you want to do opposite sides, which is nice. And then especially with the command strips, right? They won't stick. You can just take it right off. All right, let's get started. So I think, let's see. I think I'll have my wood grain going that way. It feels pretty smooth. I don't really feel a whole lot of, well, maybe I do. There is a little bit of some wood grain going on. So let's go ahead and grab our wax. You know me and my wax. And crumple up a paper towel here. Let's get some wax. And this is going to be pretty much the entire frame. So I'm going to smooth it over the entire frame. And then we will buff it in. You don't want to leave behind large clumps of wax, so make sure you're watching that. Okay, I feel like I have it covered. Let's go ahead and hold it so I don't shake you guys too much, but I'm also gonna go against the wood grain. Wood grain's going this way. I'm going against it to kind of fill in all those little dips and valleys in there. Just kind of rubbing it back and forth. You can feel it. If it still feels pretty waxy to you, you still need to do some buffing. So I'm going to kind of turn that right side out. Usually when I have a cleaner surface here, cleaner napkin, paper towel, then it really starts to feel better. You'll also see you might get a sheen, which I don't really have a whole lot of overhead lights going on, so you can't really tell, but you'll know when it's time. All right. I know I deposited a little clump there, so we're gonna try to work that in. Okay, perfect. The frame comes unpainted, unstained, so you can do that yourself if you want to color it. I don't know, I may keep it this color actually. All right, we're not going to use the hardware, so we'll put that aside. Let's take this off. Save your backer sheet. You want to be able to put your clean and dry transfer back on. And I am going to use just the flower. So we are going to try, and I don't want any of the words. Let's see how this lines up here. Just gonna let it rest on the bottom here. It's pretty equal that way. Run it up that way. So I'm going to look at my distance between the top of the petal here and the bottom of my little stem here, and that looks pretty equal. So it's kind of nice. I can put it flat against that frame, press it upwards. You want to really make sure it's laying nice and flat. You don't want any ripples or bubbles or little air pockets. Okay, we want it nice and flat against our surface. We are not doing those words. I'm just doing the plant itself, okay? I'm taking 3 of our new En Vogue colors that are coming out February 10th. This is Tropical, or Tropic. This is the Shimmer Lapis. And then this is Sea Glass. I love this color. I think it's so coastal, but I think all 3 of these colors are very coastal to me. We also have a Taffy. It's a cute little pinkish salmon color coming out. And then this one is Lime Sorbet. This also would probably work, but I really kind of like the Sea Glass better. I thought about adding the Taffy and putting that in the inside, but I think I'm gonna make my petals this color and make that as my center. So we're kind of going abstract today. Pretty abstract. Okay, let's get this open. Ooh, what a pretty color. Okay, get everything off that lid. Throw that lid away. I know my Sea Glass is open already, but we're gonna take the top off. Or no, I thought I used this. Maybe I didn't. Ooh, that's a pretty color. It's almost like a baby blue, but in a, oh gosh, it's very pretty. Like in a very light minty, very minty to me. I love it. Okay, let's get this guy open. The shimmer, ooh, Shimmer Lapis. Lapis. Okay, get all that excess off. Waste not, want not, right? Okay, I didn't do too bad getting myself dirty. All right, this is the palette we're working with. Let's start. I'm gonna start with my bottom here. Just gonna kind of shift that around, make sure it's stirred up. And we're we're just doing the leaves. This is going to be a quick and easy project. You could do this in all one color. Easily can be a one and done. That's what they call it when you're doing just one color, a one and done project. Okay, I'm going to watch those words so I don't get those. Okay, kind of just spreading that excess and kind of taking the excess off all at the same time. Let's get these guys covered. I'm going to take that excess off. Kind of just grab what's on here. Smooth out any lines I might see, and I'm going to try to get that in here without hitting my flower. Yay, I did it. I did it. Okay. I'm also going to do our paste and peel technique. So let's get this up. If I can. I should have just left this not so down. Now I can't get it up. There we go. Goodness. Sticky little guy. All right, and you peel it up. Fun. Now all those little white marks you see in there, if you can see that, is part of the actual transfer, okay? So it's not anything you did or didn't do. It's part of the design. Let's get that dry. What a pretty color. That's tropic. So pretty. Almost kind of like just a softer teal. It's really pretty. Okay. And we're gonna just kind of let that fall. All right, you still need to do those petals, so let's put those back down. All right, I thought I would do the lapis, shimmer lapis. I hope I'm saying that right. First things first. I'm gonna do the inside first because I feel like that'll be easier to get the inside. Or we can do the whole thing and then come back with that sea color. What is that called again? Sea glass. Let's try that. Let's see what that does. Okay, let's mix this up. Ooh, very pretty. You can hear the shimmer and chalking with it. I'm just going to grab a big old chunk of that. Careful not to hit the words. Okay. I'm going to kind of come down here. Just hit the bottom of those petals. There we go. Now let's get some more to fill in. Okay, you can put as much as you want on. What you're gonna do is take off whatever excess you're left with. So we have quite a bit on the squeegee. So let's clean up that squeegee. Okay, then we can go back and pick up any kind of excess we have going on here. I went over that one petal or leaf. Just gently going over. Okay, almost there. Almost there. Okay, I think I've gotten everything chalked. It's all smoothed out. Now I'm kind of wondering if I want to pick this up and then put it back down and do the center, or if I want to do the center now. I think I'm going to pick it up. Do I want to dry it, or do I want to try to blend it? Okay. I'm going to try applying it on top. I want to make sure I get a good amount so I'm not double dipping. Let's do this one first. See what we can get done here. I'm just applying the sea glass. Trying to cover that. And then we're going to want to take off the excess. So I'm not quite sure what's going to be left behind it. It looks like it pretty much stuck with the lapis. Let me get a paper towel. Clean that off here. It lightened it up a little bit. So I think what I'm going to do is we will dry it underneath. It's changing the color a little bit of the paste that I put on top. To a very, very pretty blue. Do you see that? It's very pretty actually. Maybe if I just kind of work it in. It won't be that exact strength of that color, but it does change it. Let's see, let's pick it up and see what we got. Then I can decide what I want to do. Ooh, it makes it a light color. Just want to fix one little spot up top here. Very pretty, very, very pretty. That dot there is part of the design. No need to be alarmed. Isn't that pretty? I think I will go over it though with that sea glass. I want more of a green to it. It's very pretty though. That blue is so pretty. Probably because I didn't really squeegee it off, right? I didn't take that excess off and left quite a bit behind. All right, let's see what happens now. Let's put this back down, and we're only gonna put that down. Okay, let's grab our squeegee again. Let's see what we can do here. See if this makes a difference. If not, it's okay. It's still beautiful. Still very, very beautiful. sit a minute. Let's get this guy on. Really like the surface though. Like I said, the frame is paintable, so it would be kind of nice to paint it this color. I think if I truly wanted it this color, I should have just done that, but I really like how this is turning out. It's such a fun, quick project to make a cute piece of decor. Okay, let's take it off. Ooh, that's pretty. It's a little combo of the two blues. I like that. That's pretty. Okay. You could, like I said, you could keep the frame the way it is. You can paint it any one of those colors. You can paint it black. You can paint it white. Whatever color you want. I really like that sea glass color though. It's very pretty. It's just about there. It has a little bit of that lapis underneath it, so that kind of comes through a little bit, but I think it's pretty. Very, very pretty. Dare I say it? Dare I say it? Wonder what it would be pretty to paint that color, just to bring that color back out. What do you guys think? Should I do it? Should I do it? And just do the top, no, not the necessarily the sides. Like I said, it does have kind of like a, it almost has like the color of the water. It kind of varies inside. I love it. I think I'm gonna leave it just the way it is. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Easy peasy, not even a half hour, you guys, and we've done some talking. So thanks for hopping on real quick on this Super Bowl Sunday. I hope the team that you choose to win wins. We'll see.